Welcome. My name is Larry Deepak, and I'll be your professor for CIT 109, which is the introduction of 3D animation programming. But really, it's a introductional class on programming overall, in general. And one of the nicest things I think probably you took this course is that you're going to be dealing with 3D animation, and 3D animation is just a little bit different, but it really goes. It's kind of a nicer way to go in and to deal with what we call object-oriented programming, and hopefully that as you start to work with 3D programming, you kind of understand object-oriented programming. Again, my name is Larry Deepak. I'm an adjunct professor at community college, and I've had almost 35 years in the computer industry. I have been a programmer, and hopefully I can give you a lot of insight in terms of what we're doing for programming. This video right now is just an introduction, and I'm going to go over a little bit over the syllabus, but I kind of want you to read the syllabus because the syllabus is a contract between you and I, and it's your kind of guide. It's kind of your your roadmap to finishing up this class. And I think you should spend some time going over the syllabus and yourself. And I'm going to kind of give you a brief introduction to that, to that syllabus. We're going to be using a programming environment that was developed by Carnegie Mellon called Alice. And if you see in front of you, this is the book that we're going to be using. And we're going to be using this book. Plus, we're going to be using an environment that was developed out of Carnegie Mellon, and they actually have a website that's www.alice.org, and you should be aware of that. Okay, so welcome to the class. I'll communicate through these videos and through emails and through announcements on Blackboard. And Blackboard's a place where you should get all your information. And I'm going to continue to populate Blackboard. As the class goes on, you'll see more assignments being added. And I'm going to try to get them on as soon as I can. This is the first time I've taught this class. It's not the first time I actually taught a programming class, but actually this CIT 100 or CIT 109. So I'm continuing to try to find the best things and the best programs you can use to take you through your learning experience. I'm going to pause this video for now, and I'm going to switch you over, and you're just going to hear my voice, but you're going to see our syllabus that's part of our course. All right, well, in front of you right now, you have our learning management system, which is Blackboard. And that's what we're going to use as we go through this course. Keep in mind, this is an online class, so you're going to have to use Blackboard as your learning management system, and you're going to be submitting assignments through Blackboard. You're going to be looking at your assignments in Blackboard, and you're going to be kind of setting up the modules, the learning modules we have through Blackboard. So if you haven't experienced Blackboard yet, you should go into CCAC, and this isn't the class to understanding Blackboard, but you should understand it. And if you haven't had the chance to do that, I suggest you spend some time in the CCAC links to be able to do this. One of the requirements, and this is an online class, is that you do have a computer, because you're going to be downloading like a programming development environment for Alice, and you're actually going to be writing programs on the computer. So if you don't have a computer, you may want to consider rescheduling this class because it's really important. Now, here's the thing: if you don't have a computer, you still want to take this class. There are labs in community college, but you're going to have to get over to community college, to any of the community college sites. We're teaching this out of South Campus, but all the sites, you have the ability to use their computers. So, if you don't have your own computer, you're going to have to go to those labs and spend some time with the lab. So it'd be better to have your own computer, because it's much easier. But again, it's not kind of a requirement, but you should have a computer if you're, if you're taking a lot of online classes, because it's going to make it much easier for you to do this. Okay. This is our class syllabus. If you look, there's actually a link. There's a doc that actually has the Microsoft Word Pro file of our syllabus. The syllabus has my name. My office hours are by appointment. I'm on South Campus on Mondays, usually from probably around 2 o'clock to about 6:30, because I teach a 6:30 class there. So if you there's a faculty room up on the 6th floor. I think it's B659. And if you, that's not the room, but I'll put that in the syllabus. But there is a faculty room up on the 6th floor, and usually from 3 to 6, around 6:30 or maybe even 6 o'clock, I'm there. So if you want to kind of stop in and see me, I'm probably there. If not, I'm in the classroom. I think it's B521 that I teach on Monday nights, but I'll be on campus on Mondays. Again, this class there's my email. Communicate me through email. You should have a CCAC email. If you don't, get one. Or use it. You should have one, and make sure that you set your password and stuff like that. Okay. Again, this is CIT 109. It's online. What you're going to do is you're going to be learning about computer programming, and the environment you're going to do is you're going to be using 3D animation, which kind of bodes very well to the concepts for object-oriented programming. The text that you have is Learning with Alice, 3rd edition. It's a book that was developed by Carnegie Mellon. Inside the book, there's a disc that actually has the Alice 2.0 software. You can also download it from the site, and you'll have that capability of using that too. Okay. You need this book. This book is required. You have to purchase this. You can either go to the South Campus bookstore, or you can actually go and type in that ISBN number, and you will see you can actually order it online. I don't particularly care, but get the book. The book is going to be our main learning activity, because you're going to have a lot of readings, and your quizzes are going to come from the book. Okay, so bottom line is get the book. Okay. Valuation plan's the same thing. Usually, that's the typical grading type thing. Programming assignments. I'm going to talk more. I'll probably have another video on submitting this programming assignments, but assignments have to be published to the assignments page, and you're going to have a file called it has a file extension, and hopefully you should understand what a file extension is, of A2W, and you'll have to sign this in, but I'll give you another video on how to submit assignments. Okay, these are our standard policies. Again, this is our agreement, and you have a lot of agreement to do that. That's sent to academic integrity, and the policies and procedures that are followed by this, and you should follow those. That's very important. Submissions of assignment, I give you due dates. You should put them in on time. If you do have an issue, please send me an email. I'm usually very responsive to any type of problems that you have, but you got to send me an email. Don't assume that I know you're having an issue. And if I don't get an email and you don't submit the assignment on time, I'm assuming you're not submitting the assignment. So make sure you do that. There's a lot of tutoring. There's a lot of services that the college has, and you can read all these specific things. These are all the policies, okay? Lastly, in the syllabus, you're going to see kind of the outline that I have of the class, okay? Basically, I'm going to go through maybe 1 or 2 chapters a week, or every 2 weeks, depending on how short the chapters are. But usually for every 2 weeks, I'm going to try to go through 1 chapter. And you kind of see the due dates. These are tentative. I'm going to deal with this to see how quickly you react to loading the software and doing some things. A lot of these are tentative. As you see here, I have this thing saying that I do reserve to change these dates, but I will change that to your benefit. Okay, so actually spend a time going through there. This will kind of give you an outline. This will give you an outline of basically what we're going to be doing in the class. Okay, so that's your introduction to your syllabus. Again, you have a soft copy of this that you can have. You can download that. What I suggest you do is to go in and get some type of floppy drive, or not a floppy drive, but a USB stick drive, or a USB drive that basically you can push into a USB port. If you have any questions about that, but have some type of storage where you can control and store your programs. So that is your syllabus, and watch for other videos. And I'm going to attach this video to your learning assignment, and you know, we'll look for my next video. I'll be sending some announcements out, and so just continue to work on the Blackboard and look at the information from Blackboard. Again, if you have any questions, best way to get a hold of me is ldupak@ccac.edu. Take care, and see you on the next video.